Has this ever happened to you? Finding a new, unusual light turned on your vehicle? Or a familiar light no longer illuminated? Or your significant other borrowing your Lexus and changing the settings, and then not knowing how to put them back the way things were? Here, Gary and I will show you a couple of ways to get your Lexus back to the way it was.
Hi, I'm Gary Podak, Service Manager at Lexus Madison, and I'm here to talk to you about some common things that we get questions about on the phone. Number one is issues with folding mirrors. In this case, if it's not working, there's a button right here that says auto, and you turn it on, it turns green. So when you close your door and you hit lock, they fold obviously, and then when you get to your vehicle and hit unlock, it'll fold out. And that's all by that one button that says auto and it lights up green.
Another common thing is, especially for big folk like me, when you get in, accidentally hitting the blind spot monitoring button. So again, just like your mirror button, if that green indicator isn't on, it's not gonna work. So if I push that blind spot monitoring button, now it should be functioning.
Another feature some of our customers may or may not like is the dynamic cruise control, which actually regulates the distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. It's a great safety feature and you should always have it on, but some customers elect to go to the old style cruise control where it's not dynamic. In order to access that, this is how you turn on the cruise. You can see it's got the green cruise with the car in front of it. That's dynamic. If I turn it off and turn it on with holding the button, I'm at regular old cruise control where it's not dynamic and the car is gone. That's how you would go to the old style cruise control. Another question that's been popping up a lot is the temperature is displaying Celsius instead of Fahrenheit, and that's an easy fix by going to the display screen and the joystick and hitting menu. Then you're going to go down to setup and it defaults to general, and we're going to go over to unit of temperature, and right here is where you would change it from Celsius to Fahrenheit. Another issue that's been brought up a few times by our customers is that the navigation screen isn't turning with the vehicle. That's actually a setting telling it to always be facing north. This way it won't turn as you turn. It's going to stay facing north at all times. That's what this one's set up by looking at the N north. If you press it again, you can see now this vehicle is facing south and the screen will actually turn as you turn. That's how you would fix that issue.
And if you have plenty of objects in your glove box, one of the concerns that you might have is your trunk not opening. There's actually a cancel switch in some of our older vehicles down at the very corner of the glove box. If that's pressed in or out, your trunk may not open, whether you use the fob or the button underneath the dashboard.
So those are some answers to some common questions that we get either on the phone or people walking in. Feel free to swing by anytime. We have no problem helping everybody out.
Of course, there will always still be a gizmo or a gadget on our vehicle that may give you some trouble.
So I hope this helped. I'm Gary from Lexus of Madison.
And I'm Lucas from Lexus of Madison.